You were everything. You were a utility player. You did it all.
No, I wasn't in anything, is what it amounted. I was in,
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of carpentry work, and
Yes.
happy to have it.
When did that stop happening? You took off and you were the guy that
when
came
I started
after.
when I became a carpenter.
His
Fred Roos, who was George Lucas's producer on American Graffiti, and
sure.
Star Wars,
Yeah.
one of the producers, asked me if I would help out Dean Tavaleris, who was Francis
Great production
Coppola's art director.
Yeah.
Dean had designed an elaborate entrance to Francis's offices. It had been made in the studio mill, but they didn't have a carpenter to install it.
I see.
And they asked me to do it.
And this is after American Graffiti?
Well after American Graffiti. The last day I was working, last night I was working, I worked late to finish it. And at 8:30 in the morning, George Lucas walked in to begin to cast Star Wars. Word had gone out to all of the agents that he wasn't going to work with anybody he'd worked with in American Graffiti because he wanted all new wanted to discover new faces and fresh talent. And he comes with Richard Dreyfuss.
For what role? Because there's not any role that I can think of him playing that wouldn't be a Saturday Night Live sketch. You? He was going to be Han Solo?
I assume he wasn't going to be Alec Guinness.
How different my life would be now.
Well, anyway, they walk in and I said hi, and they went in and did their interview.
And you gave him that look?
That
That look that you got, that you give me when I try to give you direction on the set? Like, really?
Did I ever resist you?
No, you were great.
So
You did. You busted my balls a lot, but I loved it. And I busted your balls a lot, too. We had a lot of fun on the set. And Daniel busted our balls. We busted his. Yeah. It was a very fun environment. But
no ball left unbusted.
That's my motto. So anyway, he walks in with Richard Dreyfuss.
Anyway, it turned out to be a bit of serendipity because I wasn't given an interview for it, but later on, Fred Roos asked me if I would read with all of the people who were reading for the parts in Star Wars. And I did. I read with 300 or 400 actors.
Any winners get away?
I don't remember any of this.
All right. So you're reading all day, and they say, "Hey, wait a minute." They move the camera over, and they say, "This guy's pretty good with this stuff." Was that it? You were reading Han as a reader?
Yeah.
And you just got the call and the offer, and the rest. And after that, that's when things took off.
And all we have to do is pay him $1 more an hour than
that's right.
what he's getting to hang a door at Francis. Yeah.
Well, good luck. We'll let you know about this part.
Thank you very much.
It was a
I
pleasure
really
to meet
enjoyed meeting you.
I enjoyed meeting you.
And I'd love to come back again.
Could you read some of the actors?
I'd love to come back.
We want fresh faces. Is the problem.
That's a real problem with me.